And before we move on to immigration, Congressman Fitzpatrick, I didn't get your answer on whether or not you support instituting a 15% minimum corporate tax.
That depends on what it's packaged with, Jacqueline. Standalone with nothing else, it's got to be a product of a compromise. So if that's what's necessary in exchange for making this more of a true infrastructure bill, physical, traditional infrastructure, that's over a reasonable period of time, that's going to invest the right amounts in the right buckets, for example, on broadband, that are going to allow us to be competitive with a nation like China. You got to look at the whole package. It's impossible to answer any of these questions standalone. On the topic of revenue raisers, Josh hit it right on the head. You have your traditional user fees. My personal view of the gas tax is that's a regressive tax. The bill that I actually introduced, Jacqueline, is carbon pricing that would completely repeal the gas tax, because I believe that you ought to tax things you want less of, not what you want more of. If we want less pollution, we ought to tax pollution. In fact, we started the hashtag tax pollution, not profits. That's something we should all want to get behind. Vehicle miles traveled, taxing batteries for electric vehicles upon installation and amortizing them over the life of the vehicle. Josh mentioned P3s. There's a whole toolbox, a whole kit that we can employ, but it's going to be a product of negotiations with me and Josh and Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema and Bill Cassidy and so many of our colleagues. And we got to come up with a package that we will agree to, and we're very, very close to that.